Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, is live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska for the 2024 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships. This morning we have Class D, and it's the title game between Shelton and Leyton. Good morning from Lincoln, Nebraska. Anna Bellinghausen, Kathy Wieskamp alongside with you. It's an exciting day of volleyball in the state of Nebraska. Kathy, what are your initial thoughts for the day?
First of all, my favorite day of the year. We get to see great volleyball and players from all over the state coming together. The first one is a great one because this will be the first state championship for either of these two schools as they claim that title. We start with Leyton. They're 35-0. Nobody else in the state has a perfect record. They're coming in with scrappy defense and are going to pursue that championship. On the other side of the net is Shelton. Their best finish was in 22 where they were third. They come back here with a mission to get that trophy and take it home. They do that with a big offensive production. They're really looking forward to this opportunity.
Well, we got 6 winners to crown throughout the day. Let's take a look at the full schedule on the day, starting off with Class D at 11 a.m. Central Time. We'll head over to D1 and then C2 following. Action-packed. Kathy, anything stand out to you so far?
Well, exciting. Like we talked about, some first-time state champion opportunities, some repeat opportunities. Definitely got to talk about Scott having the opportunity to win their 10th, an incredible number in a row, and Lincoln Lutheran their 4th. So a good day ahead.
Let's take a look at the map and see where these D2 teams came from. Leyton now in the Panhandle, the only Panhandle team in this tournament. Way to represent out west.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a look at the bracket and how they got here. Leyton and Shelton, the two teams that'll try for their first crown today. Let's send it down to Larry Putney, the third member of our crew.
Hey, thanks very much, Annie. Kathy mentioned it's going to be a first-time title for one of these two teams. And for the Shelton Bulldogs, this is their first ever trip into the state championship match last year. They were exited from the tournament in a heartbreaking fashion in the first round, and after that match, the head coach, Misty Potter, went into the locker room and just said, hey, let's just go win it next year. Here they are, getting ready for their first ever state championship if you're Shelton Bulldogs.
Well, thank you so much, Larry. We'll start off the day with Class D2.
Life can move at a pretty fast pace here in Nebraska. From lights on to lights out, there's no stopping our work ethic. That's why at Nebraska Public Power District, we take pride in keeping you going. Pride in knowing that your power grid keeps electricity reliable and ready for that exact moment when you need it. We take on the challenges 24/7 because electricity is the lifeblood of your day. And powering your day is what motivates us to do our very best. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
5 Points Bank supports your local community. Five Points Bank, supporting local communities and athletes as a proud sponsor of the NSAA High School State Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 years. Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for communities in which we live and work. We are connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska. A beautiful day here in November to crown 6 champions in the capital city. It's the volleyball state. I know everyone here is excited, and we'll start off the day with D1 in Shelton and Leyton.
Pretty exciting, a full day, like you said, a full slate of games. And this state is the volleyball state, so a day to enjoy, and the high level of volleyball we're going to have the opportunity to see.
All right, well, let's send it down to our PA announcer, Steve Lemon.
Good morning and welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for Championship Saturday of the 2024 Nebraska School Activities Association State Volleyball Championships. Today's Class D2 final features 31-3 number 3 seed Shelton Bulldogs and 35-0 number 1 seeded Leyton Warriors. The NSAA is proud to recognize Farmers Mutual of Nebraska and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you that you please rise, if able, and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, performed today by Sydney High School Octet. Members include Deanna Horst, Kennedy Hobson, Bryn Jones, Reagan Nesbitt, David Brower, Noel O'Nate, Dagan Lee, and Raven DeNorog.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ready to join the University of Nebraska's starting lineup? Email admissions at nebraska.edu today and find out how the University of Nebraska can help you be your best. And now it's time to meet the teams. First, here are the Shelton Bulldogs. Number 0, Ellie Morgan. Number 2, Parker Lowe. Number 4, Amaya Morgan. Number 6, Susanna Cheney. Number 7, Grace Dack. Number 10, Casey Tompkin. Number 11, Jalen Branson. Number 13, Aaron Gegg. Number 14, Brooklyn Pearson. Number 15, Olivia Kennedy. Number 16, Macy Willis. Number 19, Gracie Willis. Number 22, Mia Portillo. And number 23, Emily Ween. The assistant coach is Braden Wesley. The head coach for the Bulldogs is Misty Potter. And now let's meet the Leyton Warriors. Number 1, Zaylee Banish. Number 2, Sydney Fortune. Number 3, Riley Jones. Number 4, Shawnee Gamble. Number 5, Avi Cranmore. Number 7, Ella Haley. Number 11, Macy Raleigh. Number 12, Cadence Hopt. Number 13, Aubriana Borges. And number 17, Lila McLaughlin. The assistant coaches are Jed Benish, Jessica Hanks, and Callie Miller. The head coach for the Warriors is Natasha Hopt. Today's officials are Tricia Casper and Kathy Coble. The bench official is Mark Spear. Our line judges are Brandon Ray and Jody Hughes. And now, let's play state championship volleyball.
Well, you can feel the excitement in this building, even though it's early. Time to play some volleyball. First up again, Leyton and Shelton. Both teams seeking their first ever state title. Kathy, what kind of advice do you give to these players right now?
Embrace the moment. Just do what you've done all season long. Enjoy this. Don't get overthink it. Again, just do what you do best all season long that put you in this position.
Absolutely, and we mentioned it, Leyton, the Warriors 35-0 to put together an undefeated season. I mean, what does that just take for a team to do that?
It's really hard to do, just to keep your focus the entire time and to be able to come out every night and every match and play your best and be able to come out on top. But it also takes poise, and even when things aren't going well, you still manage that and you step up and you do, again, rely on the things that you've trained and trust the training. We've heard that from our coaches several times as we visited with them yesterday, and that will take care of that. But it's an incredible feat. I'm really excited. They're representing the Panhandle and have the opportunity to be here. They're so excited as we talked with them yesterday. It should be a fun match for them. Shelton excited, and well, I'm sure.
Absolutely, the third seed coming in, a 31-3 record in D2. Not easy to do whatsoever at all, and we're off and running in Lincoln. That one right into the net. First point going to Shelton.
Gamble goes up for a big swing, but Shelton's block is up there and ready. They're really going to be strong on that defense, focusing on the attackers.
Another attack by Shelton. Great pickup there from Leyton. Good early rally so far. Little setter dump over the Shelton side, picked up.
A nice long rally here early on. And there's Erin Gegg. She is outstanding on the outside. She is this team's offensive leader. She averages 4 kills per set. She's going to have a lot of balls coming her way, and she knows how to take care of business and find a way to get to fall.
Yeah, it always seems those long rallies can really tell you who can win in those championship moments. And there's Leyton striking right back. Point for the Warriors now on the board.
Nice shot to that deep corner. Those deep corners are vulnerable. If you can get it over the block, place it in that corner, you tend to come out on top.
Shelton gets one down off the hands of Casey Tompkin.
She's a lefty hitting in the middle, and as blockers, you got to make sure you're watching and making adjustment for that left-hand swing.
Overpass. Here's a kill attempt, and that one hits the floor. Erin Gegg.
Gegg this time coming in the middle. We've seen her on the outside. You're going to see her hit everywhere. Here she is in the middle, having that high ball come to her. Finds the shot.
Back to the middle. Picked up well by Benish. They go right back to her this time. Erin Gegg gets it down again, really feeding the middle early.
And she's such an aggressive attacker up at the net. Like we said, she is going to get a lot of opportunities to swing at the ball. Here she goes at the block, beats it through the block, knocks their hands apart.
Net violation there, so that point will go to Shelton.
Tough ball as that came off the pass close to the net.
Looks like Leyton will call their first timeout. Talk things over. Let's take a look at last year's state title matchup. Class D2, again, another big battle between
Seniors Jolie Ryan and Natalie Wood led the revenge tour for the Eagles with 15 and 14 kills in the match, sweeping Cambridge and claiming Overton's first state title in a girls' sport.
Yeah, it was the Overton Eagles last year in Class D2, and now time to crown a new champion, Kathy.
It's always fun to see repeats, but actually I think it's more exciting to see somebody new, that first opportunity to bring home that trophy to their school, to their community, and we're going to get to see that here this morning.
Yeah, always exciting to bring a new crown to a team and a school. I know Leyton and Shelton, both two communities that really care about volleyball, as is every town in Nebraska, stretching far and wide.
Well, they talked about how it really brings the community together, you know, when their teams are doing well. And we heard from the coaches, too, how thankful they are for the community support. Here we get a chance to look at that one more time. Just a great shot. You can see the defense around and that ball in that gap between them.
Johnny Gamble with the serve. Oh, and that's put down by Erin Gegg, having a good early run for her team.
We talked about it. You're going to see her a lot of places. I mean, we've seen her already just in this first stretch through the front row, her hitting the outside from the middle and there from behind the setter. So keep an eye on her. They will set her often.
Missed serve from Shelton, so Leyton will get another opportunity. Cadence hopped, ready to serve. Oh my, Erin Gegg having herself quite the morning already for her Shelton Bulldogs.
Underneath the block here, two blockers up, but just that sharp cut shot right underneath the block, avoiding them and getting the termination. Erin Gegg already her first run through the front row with 5 kills, hitting .625. Great high hand shot there by Haley. Getting some offense generated. When you talk about the Warriors, I've described them as a very scrappy defensive team, which allows them to then utilize their offense. They seem to be a little nervous this morning. You can see they're kind of starting to settle in here after a few rotations, and it's good to see them get a kill.
Yeah, always about settling in, especially in a big moment like this. And these teams haven't been in before. Jalen Branson puts one down again for Shelton.
Here you get a chance to see it. 2 blockers are up here, but Branson still finds a way to get it over and around.
Point will go to Shelton. No touch on that. Olivia Kennedy with the serve. Good serve receive there by the Leyton Warriors. Tip over. Shelton's on it. Overpass.
We're seeing both teams being scrappy, pursuing balls. Look at that effort. Love that defensive effort.
Oh, and finally put away by Ella Haley of Leyton. What a long rally. And again, sometimes those games come down to who can be the grittier team.
And really about staying organized, and the Warriors got a free ball, got in system, and let their offense do what they do best.
Shot from the outside, and that's good by Jalen Branson. Right on the pin.
We talked about Gegg, but Branson is that kind of, we're talking a 1-2 punch with these two young ladies. She averages just shy of 2.7 kills per set. She too hit that 1,000 career kill mark this season as just a junior.
Shawnee Gamble gets one off the hands of the Shelton defender, and that's another point for the Warriors. All of a sudden it's 11-6, so Leyton creeping back.
Again, I feel like they're relaxing a little bit. That timeout Coach Hopt called really has settled them down a little bit, and they're getting into their game.
Oh, what a kill by Jalen Branson, this time from the other side.
Yep. Branson, too, we talked about Gig hitting multiple places on the net. And those two young ladies get 90% of the balls in the swings. And so they're being creative by utilizing them at different places along the net.
Another one put down for Shelton by Aaron Gegg. Again?
Actually, just long on the call. Gegg, aggressive swinger, but just missed her mark a little bit. Let's take a second look at that. She goes in, and yep.
Oh, that one's close. She'll give it another go.
Made a great adjustment there. Took some off the ball, tempo shotted it to the far side of the court. Thumb down shot.
Great dig right there. Again, another good rally by both these teams. Opportunity to tip it over, doesn't go. Another tip over. Again, the Shelton block really showing up well. Ooh. Devaney with a great dig back there. Makes it 13-8.
Huge block there by Riley Jones, just staying right on the attack of Gegg. Keying in on her. They know she's going to get the ball, but going up and being strong by Jones pays off.
Yeah, love that energy by Jones as well. That one just out.
But touch was called.
Touch was called there.
So Shelton ends up with the ball. We'll get a chance to see that here. Great shot here from the net cam. And definitely off the fingertips of Sydney Fortune.
Oh, ace serve there for the Shelton Bulldogs, makes it 15-8.
Great serve there by Macy Willis.
She'll get another go from the service line. How about that power from Aaron Gegg?
Gegg is just tough to stop. She's got a high contact point. She really does a nice job coming in, aggressive. Look at that swing, had that quick follow through with the arm. A lot of power on that shot.
Yeah, so much confidence there from Gegg.
Some tough serves here, really driving serve by Shelton.
And the Bulldogs on a 4-0 run, makes it 17-8 in set one. Another timeout called. Time to talk things over. Now let's take a look closer at Aaron Gegg and the day she's had so far.
She's off to a great start. It's early in this first set, and she's already got 7 kills. She's taking shots, and again, excellent shot right there, seeing what's available to her and appearing anywhere and everywhere along the net, really keeping the defense off balance and being challenged. She's such an aggressive
attacker. Aaron Gegg hitting 357, like you mentioned, 7 kills, just 2 errors, so she's swinging away already.
Nothing new for her, that's for sure. She had 500 kills career-wise. She's, this season and in this tournament has also done very well. Had 13 in the first round and 20 in the semifinals. So she's right on pace for her production.
All right, well, let's send it down to the third member of our crew, Larry Putney.
You and Kathy were just talking about Jalen and Aaron, Branson and Gegg. These two have dominated play down here in Class D2. Between the two of them, through 2 matches, 95 total kills. So not a surprise they're showing up in this state championship.
So state title matches where your biggest players need to come up in those key moments. So no surprise there to have that production continue on in the brightest spots.
Absolutely, and in that semifinal game, there was 42 kills for the team at Shelton. Those 2 young ladies had 39 of those. Here we get a chance to see again, Gegg back at work, working from that right side pin.
Net violation called. Point Leyton.
Good shot there. Sydney Fortune trying for that deep corner, drew the blockers into the net, and a side out for the Warriors.
Oh, what a crafty move there. Erin Gegg again.
Tough ball, but does something positive with it. She takes a ball that was really tight and kind of outside and found a way to get it into the court underneath that pin. The only angle she has is that sharp angle across. That's exactly what she does and finds the floor. Kill number 8.
So 18-12, Shelton remains in the lead here in set 1. Big block there by the Warriors. Point will go for the Warriors.
Macy Rowley on the outside, finding a way to get the ball to fall. Goes up against a big block, but they didn't get it quite sealed and comes out a positive for the Warriors.
Cross-court shot, that'll be down and good for a point for the Bulldogs.
Branson in the front row now, so you see Gegg and Branson kind of exchanging opportunities here and being the offensive force.
There's Ella Haley getting her team going now. 19-14, just a 5-point difference between these two teams in Class D.
Good swing there by Hallie, doing a great job finding that deep corner. Great up. Good up, just couldn't get it in a position for her teammates to make that second play, and a point for the Warriors, getting some offense going here. Here you can see that great shot down the line.
Oh, what a great dig there. Having to play out of system doesn't quite work out for the Leyton Warriors, so Shelton gets to 21st. Back over to Gamble. Tries to get one down. Point for the Bulldogs.
And just kind of maybe some miscommunication there. Fast tempo, ball's inside and a little bit low. Advantage to the Bulldogs. Two-hit call on that set by Fortune. Well, in college, that isn't called. It is still illegal in high school. So
Right.
if you're wondering the difference, if you've been watching some collegiate ball, still a two-set call, or two-contact call, excuse me.
Great tip over by Gamble. That one doesn't get down on the floor. We'll say it hit.
Shawnee Gamble gets the kill. Mixing things up, trying to find places and make the defense pursue the ball. She's tipping it into those open areas, making the defense move and pursue.
Overpass for Leyton. See what they can do with it. That one's sent to the floor by Shawnee Gamble.
Gamble doing a great job here being aggressive. I like that fast tempo push to the outside. The Warriors really like to speed up the tempo if they can, and they get a ball in a good position, and exactly why it ends up beating the block.
Gamble gets another one to go.
Great idea, just a little bit wide with that push, but again, I like the idea of Gamble pushing that down the line into that deep corner. Just missed her mark a little bit.
Sent over by Riley Jones. She gets one to hit the floor.
It wasn't perfect, but what I really like is Jones did a great job taking a ball that wasn't in great position and doing something really positive with it, bettering it, and ends up getting a kill.
Some out of system work here to do. Won't get over for the Warriors, so point Bulldogs. Set point here at 24-18. And who else but Aaron Gegg to put down point 25, which will give the Bulldogs set one. We'll take another look.
I mean, who else is going to get the ball? Gegg just does a tremendous job. She's powerful, explosive, and puts an exclamation point on point 25 to finish set number one.
So the Bulldogs take set one from the Leyton Warriors. We'll be right back from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
"You're not good enough.
You can't afford this." We stare down the challenges
and we tell them yes.
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 Yes, I can.
We come together with maverick spirit.
With hope.
With determination.
With passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change the course of our lives forever.
All right, it's time to talk about us. Not him, not her, not them. Us. Thanks to us, things have been great. In fact, you can find us just about everywhere. Your food, that's us. Your food's food, that's us too. Your fuel, that's us. And should anyone out there happen to doubt us, by all means, just watch us.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Nothing is more local than where you work and where you live. Here at CPI, we're more than just an ag cooperative. We're your partner in the field and in your local community. We strive to provide farmer-first customer service every day in our grain, agronomy, energy, and feed divisions. By investing in our communities, we're supporting our customers, employees, and the future of the ag industry right here in central Nebraska. CPI, making local matter.
Well, earlier this week, guys, assistant coach for Leyton Warriors, Callie Miller, had a baby on November 4th. Named it, get this, Merritt, after Merritt Beeson, Merritt Miller. Welcome to the world, Merritt. Got a pretty good namesake, I would say.
Hey, I love it. I mean, have a baby Monday night and coach in the state title match on Saturday?
Pretty good.
Oh, my gosh. That is awesome.
And again, I love the Merritt name, you know, the namesake of Merritt Beeson. So congratulations, enjoy.
Maybe the baby can be the good luck charm too.
Never know.
Well, Shelton took the first set, so 1-0. Some work to do for the Leyton Warriors.
And a great adjustment there with a big block right out of the gate. Look at that scrappy defense.
Yeah, there it is again. In the middle for Riley Jones.
Like that high hand shot by Jones and just that energy, being aggressive. She transitions and finds that ball as she comes off that first time, and here she gets a chance to take a big swing at it.
And that set just not perfect, not much you can do about that. So Leyton will go up 2-0 to start this one.
Good start here for Leyton coming out. They seem very confident and assertive here in this second set as they start out.
Shelton with the opportunity to be in system here. Try to get it to Gegg, nothing doing. There's that tough defense from Shelton. Oh, what a scrappy play. Gegg sends it over. On the pin for Gamble, she gets it to go.
Benish does a great job pushing that fast tempo to the outside for Gamble, and they beat the block, and again, really trying to speed up that offense and get something going.
So 4-0 start for the Leyton Warriors. Quite the turnaround in the second set.
I think they're starting to settle in here. Good start here, and again, come here and again, do what you've done all season long. They are scrappy, they haven't quit, and we are seeing that in front of us right now.
Kill credited to Erin Gegg once again. She's got 10.
Already double figures, and it's 1-4 in set 2.
Right into the net for Sydney Fortune, so point will go to the Bulldogs. Cut that lead in half.
Great, good effort, but Morgan with the ace serve. She's been tough back there on defense, but right now we're seeing some tough serves from that service line from her.
Way to get it over. Oh, almost. Just short for the Leyton Warriors, so point goes to the Bulldogs.
Just a little bit of communication issues for the Warriors.
Bulldogs on a 4-0 run now. Ellie Morgan still at the service line. Opportunity for Kennedy. Olivia Kennedy gets her team the lead, 5-4. 5-0 run now for the Shelton Bulldogs.
And the second kill for Kennedy in the match.
I think they'll call a double contact on that. Hands not quite even.
Yes, and a timeout here for the Warriors. Coach Hopt trying to settle her team out. They came out with a strong 4-0 run off the service, but now Bulldogs have responded back and have a run of their own with 6 in a row. Ellie Morgan doing a great job.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, the Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We couldn't do it without your support.
Thanks, Anna. Warriors trailing 6-4 here in set number 2. You know, this is really uncharted territory for this team. Not only are they 35-0 on the year, haven't lost, but the 6 previous times they came down here at state, other than 2008, they lost every match down here. So 2008, they won 1, lost their next 2. The other 6 times did not pick up a win at the state tournament. So a big year this year for Leyton to win 2, make it here to the finals. And Kathy, you know what I've been impressed with is the defense of this Leyton squad. It looks like they've got, 6 liberos out there on the floor flying all over the place.
Happy in that they pride themselves on that. They're pursuing balls in all directions and just stepping in and responding. It's fun to see.
So Ellie Morgan still at the service line. 7-0 run for the Bulldogs.
And just really driving that ball at the serve receive of the Warriors.
Oh, big swing there from Gegg, but that is blocked by the Warriors.
Jones doing a great job matching up one-on-one with Gegg. I've noticed as in this second set that the block has been a little bit, has made some adjustments to try and slow Gegg down. They've lined up with some double blocks, and here just lining up on the swing a little bit better.
Ace serve for the Warriors and Gamble.
Two blockers up, but still Gegg finds a way to take it underneath the arms and gets the kill. Her 11th in the match so far.
Opportunity for Rowley. Right into the net for Jalen Branson.
And a great series there for Jones in the front row on the defensive side of the game. She was up, she had a couple offensive plays that were big, but again, doing some work up there, trying to stop and slow down Gegg.
Service there, so the Bulldogs will get an opportunity to have a serve back on their side. It'll be Gracie Willis. Great setter done, but pushed right back by Jalen Branson.
Branson not fooled at all right there, and what she sent that right back over, saw an open area on the court. You can see right up front, and sends it into that space quickly, not giving the Warriors time to recover. Both teams have been so solid at the service line, and right now we're in a little stretch here. Both of them exchanging missed serves.
Here's Sydney Fortune. Push right over in the middle, Olivia Kennedy. Opportunity now for Ellie Haley, no good. Oh, almost a pancake save there, but Shelton will get the point.
Branson finding that area on the floor. Defense pursuing, just not quite able to finish and pop it up there by Raleigh. Straight up, we're seeing good defense on both sides of the net.
Haley puts one down.
Great shot there. Love how the turn, hand on the ball, sharp turn to that right back corner. And as we mentioned, we're seeing great defense on both sides, but that last swing, nobody there.
Oh, ace serve there by Macy Rowley, just over the top of the tape.
A lot of times when that ball catches that tape, it falls for that ace. And that's what we're seeing here. And again, trying to get something going with that serve. I believe that's a second service ace for the Warriors.
Oh, big block there from the Warriors. They tied up this match now, 11-11. Shelton will take a timeout to talk some things over. So after they go on their own run of 7 points, the Warriors have tied things up 11-all.
These teams are two very solid teams and consistent in their play back and forth, and we've seen some runs, we've seen some side out. We're getting kind of the full gamut, and both teams trying to get in the groove and push and stretch this one.
Well, hey, if you have friends and family across the state or even across the world, they can watch the NSAA High School Championships on Nebraska Public Media Sports by downloading the free Nebraska Public Media app. Anyone can watch their favorite Nebraska high school team or special player. Live streaming is also supported through Apple TV and Chromecast. Get the free app on nebraskapublicmedia.org/apps. So 11-11. Feel like the teams have both settled in. Kathy, what would be your message in those huddles to each team?
Key is always get that first ball. We've seen some missed serves, so that first ball, take care of that first ball, get some tough serves in there going, but also on serve receive. Both teams have offenses that can get the job done, so let's get ourselves into system to be able to do that.
Here's Jalen Branson with the serve. Or excuse me, Macy Willard.
Warriors popped the ball up, but it was in a tight spot for Benish. She used all she had to pop up there to try and go after that ball, but just a tough one, and sends it into the antenna. An effective timeout gets the ball back in the Bulldogs' hands.
Look for Gamble, and she'll send one away too.
I really like the confidence in Benish pushing that ball over to Gamble. It's low, flat. That you really see their intention to try and beat the block with a faster, lower height of a ball.
And there's Jalen Branson.
Big swing there by Branson, firing it hard down the line. We've seen a lot of cross-court shots, but here you see she's got some space between the blocker and the pin. Blocker floating a little bit. Great vision to great decision.
Yeah, got to mix it up a little bit on him. There's Riley Jones getting it to go. A little cross-court shot for her.
Riley Jones is just a fire plug out there. She's high energy and really is playing big right now. Comes in with a lot of energy, and then you can see she really wants to make a difference and each time she comes through that front row.
Zaylee Benish with the ace serve. That'll be the third one for the Warriors.
Tough to stop. And again, opportunities to try and slow down Gegg. Give your defense an opportunity to make a play.
Yeah, you know she'll get hers, so how do you just slow her down and make it difficult on her?
Absolutely, you got to get your hands on the block. And she does a great job reading the block too, which is hard, but if you can slow it down, give your defense an opportunity behind you to make a play on that ball, it's something you're going to try and do. Watch her approach. Line up on her shoulder.
Here's Shawnee Gamble with the serve. And Erin Gegg again, just so much firepower in her arm.
Just missed wide and no touch on the block. She comes on that slide around the backside, but misses the hands this time. Gamble, tough ball at the service line. Great up, a nice turn there.
Oh, there's a block by Gegg. She gets one back.
Not only can she play offense, she can also play the defensive side of the game. She's right on top of that ball and shuts it down.
Net violation called. 17-15 now for Leyton. Oh, what a save there.
Pancake that up, stays alive by Raleigh. Trying to get organized yet, though.
Erin Gegg once again
And again, the Warriors were not able to get organized after that pancake. And if you don't have a couple blockers up trying to slow Gegg down, she's just going to take care of business.
It's put down by Jalen Branson. Leyton just unable to recover on that.
Branson, that's her 8th kill in the match. Keeping the offense going. Now that Gegg is in the back row. And just misses the line. Great idea. I love the court vision, knowing that deep corner was open. Just missed it. Here we get a chance to see how close that really was. But again, I love the court vision and the IQ of the players, knowing where those spaces and places are to go.
There's Branson again. This time she gets it to go.
She goes up and does a great job turning that ball. She comes with her shoulders toward the left back corner, but takes that swing and takes it back to the deep right corner, that one position on the court.
Serve is long, so now 19-18, Leyton in the lead.
I believe that's a 6th service error for the Bulldogs.
There's Branson again. Oh my.
It's just really hard to stop. Again, the explosive power and the vision. One blocker up is going to take some space, but there's so much off the edges. And again, Branson seeing that and making smart swings.
So 19 all. Go back to Gamble. With the Bulldog block.
We talked that fast tempo, that ball was set too low, really below the top of the tape. Gamble really kind of trapped in that situation, not able to do much with it. Give her a little more height, then she'll be able to do what she wants.
Now go back to Gamble. Blocks there again. Cross-court shot. Oh, Branson puts one down.
Just a great ball set to the outside, giving Branson the opportunity to really drive through that ball. We've seen her in different locations, but here is push to the outside and a big approach and a big swing.
So Shelton leads 21-19, timeout Leyton. Warriors want to talk things over with Coach Haupt.
They're right in this match. Just a few adjustments, and it could go either way. But Shelton continues to be aggressive with their offense. We talked right at the open how they really rely on their offense to keep the opponent off balance, and they've got 2 outstanding attackers that just know how to get it done. They read the situation and make great swings.
Let's take a closer look at Jalen Branson.
Branson is tough. I mean, we talked about Gegg, those two being a 1-2 punch, but Branson herself has 11 kills, hitting .321 in this match. And as I mentioned, she's reading the block in front of her. It takes a really good players to be able to see what they have and not just swing without intention. And she's swinging with great intention.
So here's Parker Lowe on the serve. Oh, great save there by Haupt. Over to Branson. Can't get it to the floor. She'll get another go at it.
Good defense. Couple balls popped up and over and kept alive.
Third swing in a row for Branson. Ball kept alive. Just can't get it up. So the Warriors will make it 21-20.
Gable doing a nice job. Again, we see that faster, lower, flatter ball going to Gable. That's what she likes, but she's finding little areas to pop that ball in and create chaos.
Oh, big shot down the line by Branson.
Talk about causing chaos. Branson, her whole stretch through that front row, she was tough to stop. She had several kills just in this series alone through the front row.
Now she'll get her time at the service line.
Great job there by Benish to just keep that up and get it over.
Branson for the back row.
Jones getting her hand on that ball, just putting a little spin on it as she goes up after it. Gets the ball back in the Warriors' hands.
Warriors down by 1. Point will go to the Warriors.
Out of bounds. Gegg tried to find the outside hands, just missed them. We got us a tie game, 22-22.
Zaylee Benish at the line. Oh, ace serve for Benish. Just when her team needs it, 23-22.
A nice stretch here for Benish at the service line, taking the lead. That last ace by Benish was the 4th ace of this set for the Warriors.
So the service line having a huge impact on the game, whether it's going your way with an ace or an error. It's really important to be solid on that service line.
Absolutely. You talk about, again, being intentional back there with that serve. Give yourself a chance, get it in, be aggressive, and control what the opponent has the ability to do with that serve.
So the undefeated Leyton Warriors down a set to Shelton have an opportunity here in set 2, up 23-22.
Shelton won the first one, and so the Warriors would even it up here in a day of lots of volleyball, extending it, giving us the opportunity for sure to stretch this one a little bit further, see more good volleyball.
Zaylee Benish at the service line for the Warriors.
Jones tried to get her hand on that. She saw the tip, knew that the block wasn't going to be effective, but tried to get a fist on it, did, not controllable, so her team could make that next contact.
So side out there, and Ellie Morgan's at the service line.
Another effective timeout for Shelton.
That one's pushed into the net by Shawnee Gamble. So point Bulldogs, and now it's flipped, 24-23 now for Shelton.
First set point here. Nothing doing, says Riley Jones. Big swing here in the middle, tying it up. We knew this would be a great one.
Absolutely, well, 24-all. Gamble at the service line. Pushed over by Erin Gegg, and she finds a way.
That's what you call bettering a ball. That ball wasn't in position, and it really had passed her body, but she got her hand on it, got enough control to be able to get the kill and the point.
Macy Willis now to serve. Oh, Erin Gegg finds the court in set 2. Goes the Shelton Bulldogs, 26-24.
It doesn't always take power. Sometimes it's just about placement and control. Great shot there by Gegg.
So the Bulldogs are looking to upset #1 Leyton. It's 2-0 for Shelton. We'll be right back.
Something dynamic about a team, a family, a community. At UNK, we thrive on collaboration, turning individual strengths into collective triumphs. Lopers are known for healing others, for big business ideas, for teaching and leading, for being the first generation and inspiring the next. At UNK, you won't just follow a path, you'll blaze new trails. While one can be strong, together, we are unstoppable. That's the power of the herd.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
Back in Lincoln, Nebraska, the Bulldogs up 2-0 over the #1 Leyton Warriors. Shelton trying to upset this team, and after 2 sets, here's some stats.
As you look at the stats, the offense generated by Shelton, that generation of offense came from Gegg and Branson. Those 2 young ladies had 27 kills combined, and if you look across at Leyton, they had 21 as a team collectively. So talking about the offensive production, that's really been the difference in the match. We saw some great serving by both teams, pretty even there, but right now the advantage to the Bulldogs, and it really stems from the offense they're generating, and specifically from the 2 young ladies, Gegg and Branson.
Yeah, Kathy, especially that service line too, that's proven to be a huge factor in this game so far.
Absolutely. I mean, being tough at the service line, you really are in charge. You can control what the opponent can do with that tough serve, keeping it in and making the other team play. Right here, we start off.
There you go.
On cue, good cue there. Anna, service ace right out of the gate.
Yeah, Jalen Branson with a service ace, and like we mentioned, very key part of this ballgame.
And she's really just driving this ball deep, and making the defense make the serve receive make a decision on and playing that ball.
Yeah, and when you're aggressive at the service line, you have to be okay with some errors in this match too.
Yep, you got to have a good ratio there. Service errors to aces. Nice swing there by Gamble, being aggressive on that outside.
Sent over by Gamble. We'll call a net violation.
Gamble again, in rhythm and in sync, that fast tempo out to the outside. She's very, very effective. She averaged 1.5 kills per set throughout this season. She's swinging again and getting another one. That is her 10th kill in the match. That's definitely what they need. We talked about the offensive production for the Warriors. Great job here coming out in set number 3 right from the get-go, getting 3 kills right off the bat.
And there's Erin Gegg off the hands of the Leyton Warriors.
Her first swing in the set and comes out with that kill. Nothing new. It's just really the Warriors got to find ways to try and minimize, slow down if they can. Don't let her get the ball if possible with their...
And a big block there from the Shelton Bulldogs, shutting down Sydney Fortune.
Gegg there again, playing the defensive side of the game, showing that she's up and can do that as well. Multi-dimensional player.
Ellie Morgan continuing her run of the service line. So now 3-0 run for the Bulldogs.
Morgan really had a nice stretch earlier to a run in set number 2. I believe it was a 7-0 run from that position, so I'm sure they'd love to do that again. However, the Warriors grateful to get her out with that swing, and that was long, get her out of that serving slot.
Yeah, just long from Olivia Kennedy, so that'll send Shawnee Gamble to the service line.
Gamble long, she's been aggressive. She has a top spin serve. It looked like she just got the back of the ball there a little bit and didn't get that spin to drop it, sends it long.
So Macy Willis will take her turn at the line. Pushed over by Rowley. That's sent back down. Point, Shelton Bulldogs.
And just a little miscommunication on that set or the location by the Warriors hitters. And great job by Shelton. Just send it over before they can get reorganized. And they know the locations and spaces on the floor to cause that problem.
Yeah, being to work out of system is very key, and Aaron Gegg sends another one down.
High contact point on top of the ball. Great wrist snap for that big swing. Here we get a chance to see that again, just again, high and straight down.
Back row attack from Jalen Branson, still gets it to go.
That back corner has been money for Gegg in the deep corner. She knows that's open, the defense where they're sitting, and has utilized that, and time again has been very productive. She is now with 19 kills, hitting over 300.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, the Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We couldn't do it without your support. Well, 8-4 here, the score in set 3. Again, the Shelton Bulldogs have a 2-set advantage over the undefeated Leyton Warriors.
And we remind you, both of these teams, whoever wins this, is going to be the state champions for the first time. I think a key to this match so far has been the offense and the hitting percentages. If you look at them from set 1, 2, and here in the third set, definitely the advantage going to the Bulldogs, and that's why we're seeing the advantage on the scoreboard as well. You can see again, Shelton really focusing on that deep right back corner, that one position on the court. Try there by Raleigh, just misses the hands, going up for the hands, but misses wide. Macy Willis at the service line. It's a 5-0 run.
Back row attack from Branson again. This time it's Gegg. She gets it to go.
Gegg going up against Jones one-on-one, and Gegg's just so powerful. She's winning that battle. Most situations here, I just love the explosiveness, the power she comes in with that swing. Takes it off the block.
So 6-0 scoring run for the Bulldogs.
Great block there by Cheney.
We'll call a point towards the Bulldogs.
I'm not sure. Back row attack there.
Back row attack there.
Yep. I missed the official call.
So Macy Willis continues her run at the service line. Pushed over by Raleigh. In the middle, but sent back. Great defense we got going on. One more time for Gegg. And she gets it to go.
The line just turned to protect, but kept the eye on the ball, and the ball in the opposite deep corner. This time, we said she's been going back to that right back corner. This time she turns it and takes it to that left back corner.
So an 8-0 run for the Bulldogs, 12-4 in set 3. Work to do for Leyton.
And you can just continue to see the confidence growing on this Shelton Bulldogs side and the energy.
finally, the Leyton Warriors get one to go with Shawnee Gamble.
I believe that was Jones out of the middle, finds that far sideline, trying to slow things down and get the ball back and get reorganized here. See if they can do something with the serve. Hopped back there. Great swing there by Haley. Haley. The middle's getting involved for the Warriors.
Cadence Hop at the service line. Oh, beautiful swing there. Erin Gegg once again.
Gegg just over the top of the blockers there. That high contact point. She's got 21 kills in the match. Again, not uncommon for her, but she is on a roll and really been unstoppable in the match this morning.
Oh, another opportunity for the Bulldogs, and Jalen Branson sends it home. 15-6 now for Shelton.
Branson finding that shot deep down the line, kind of past the defense. You can see that middle back sitting in the middle. That deep line shot is open, and it has been productive for the Bulldogs.
That one just right into the net, little miscue by the Bulldogs. So Sydney Fortune will get her turn at the service line. 15-7 in favor of the Bulldogs. Big block there by Haley.
Good up off the swing by Branson, and then a follow-up swing there. Raleigh, highly involved in that last point, playing big defense and a swing.
Tip over, what a crafty move there by Jalen Branson.
We've seen the power, now we see the finesse by Branson. Defense is deep down the line. You can see the defense is back, and there's a lot of space up over the top of the block. Both teams kind of in disarray here, unorganized, out of system. Here's a free ball. Let's see if Shelton can get in. Good swing there by the lefty, Tompkin. Good rally here. Both teams being scrappy, trying to get organized, trying to get their offense in sync.
Tip over opportunity. Again, long rally with some great defense. Here's Raleigh. Opportunity for the Bulldogs, bounced at the net. It'll fall for the Leyton Warriors.
And a big win for the Warriors. You love winning those long rallies. Those are huge. They're energy, momentum boosters. See if this can get the Warriors moving forward here.
Service error, so the Shelton Bulldogs will get it right back.
And a feeling for the Warriors. Worked so hard to get that one and then send it in the net. Not what they wanted. Would love to have that one back, definitely, by Macy Rowley.
Yeah, it's a game of momentum, surely. And there's another one right back.
Exchange, and so I guess it's slate is even.
Now, how do you take advantage? Ella Haley at the service line.
Free ball. We'll see if the Warriors can get their offense going. Branson swinging from that right side of the net.
There's Branson again. Gets it down to the floor. 18-10 now for the Shelton Bulldogs.
Branson taking that one cross court. The blockers are going wide. She just cuts it right underneath. You can see slicing it underneath the arms. Opportunity here for the Warriors after some miscommunication on that last set by Shelton.
Opportunity for Gegg. Just out there for the Leyton Warriors, so Shelton will take a 19-10 advantage.
Both teams really doing a tremendous job pursuing balls, chasing after balls, keeping it up. Not always getting that swing off and out of system, but still keeping the ball alive, giving their team an opportunity.
Oh, pushed over there by Johnny Gamble. What a move.
Gamble in the middle that time, goes up, and again, not ideal, but what I love seeing players do is taking a ball that isn't perfect and doing something positive with it and seeing that they can do something even if it's not perfect. Again, lefty Tompkin in the middle. Blocker's got to adjust and remember that she's swinging with that different arm.
And there's Gegg again, makes it 20-11 Bulldogs.
If you want the ball back, you got to look for Gegg up there at the net. And Shelton brings two attackers in close proximity, so the blockers have a hard time knowing what's going to happen. I would gamble if I was a blocker and go with Gegg.
All right, well, let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Larry Putney.
Hey, thanks, Anna. You know, Shelton, the Bulldogs, this could be their first ever state championship in just year number 2 under head coach Misty Potter. She's the one who said, you know, after they last year in the first round, let's just go win it next year. And I think the other thing that really impressed me in you know, what Misty had to say is she gave a lot of credit to coaches from around the state. The Nebraska Coaches Association, you know, they put together the annual coaches clinic and coaches from around the state. And I think this is what makes volleyball in the state of Nebraska so powerful. Misty said she appreciates all of those coaches at the NCAA meetings who come, talk about drills, stuff that she can relate and put in her practice to help these students, the student athletes, get better. And that is what makes this sport so special in this state.
Thank you, Larry. It is a really tight-knit community with all these coaches.
And I would concur that that's why this state, the level of play is so high. They're not afraid, and they're so open about sharing and learning from one another, and I think that's just tremendous, and I know that doesn't happen everywhere. So it speaks to the special coaches we have in this state and their willingness to expand and extend the skill and talent in volleyball.
We're seeing it on display already today.
Just catches, paints that sideline. Riley Jones working hard up at the net from the middle position. That's her 7th kill. She's hitting over 375. You can just see paints that sideline. The turn and cutting the ball off the edge of the block, but she has to get on top of that ball to keep it in play, and that's exactly what she does.
So the Warriors looking to go on a run of their own. Gegg just wide. So point Leyton will be 20-13.
See if Shawnee Gamble can get a stretch going. She's got that tough top spin. It drops quick. A little too quick there as it dropped into the net.
Yeah, untimely service error. It'll go back to the Bulldogs. Macy Willis, who had a long run earlier, will get another attempt at the service line.
Great block, but great coverage.
Pushed over for Shelton. There's Gegg down the line in 22-13 Bulldogs.
I believe that missed the block, but caught the defensive arm of Hopt. Good swing there by Jones again. Really, you can see trying to get the middles involved. Great shot down the line, but even a better up on the other side by Branson. Ooh, a short little tip, finding a way to get it done. Sydney Fortune tips it over.
So 22-14, set number 3. Leyton's got to win this to extend this match. There's Gegg. She gets blocked. Pass just pushed over. Just a miscue there.
Cheney just not making contact on that one.
So that'll continue. Cadence hopped at the service line.
Good serve, really pushing the serve receive back.
Runs into the back row. Here's Gegg. She puts one on the floor. It's 23-15 Bulldogs.
Great swing there by Gegg. Once again, we've said that many times, but it's true. It's just she is such an offensive force up at the net. Her production, 24 kills, hitting .347, just tremendous. Something she's done all season long, and great state championship match here for her as well.
That swing just wide, so point Bulldogs and a potential match point.
1 point away from their first state championship.
Here's the serve. Branson pushes one over. Back on the Bulldogs side. Here's Branson again.
With the left arm swings at that one. Have you noticed?
Point will go to the Warriors. They're extending this. So we'll play another match point.
Warriors fighting here, but crazy. Branson taking that swing with her left hand, trying to get that finish.
Sydney Fortune out the service line. Branson takes a swing. Here's Branson again. Almost got it to go.
Straight up.
Here's Branson.
Warriors keep being feisty and scrappy with defense. Branson keeps swinging.
Set up for Branson one more time. Long rally here. Right into the net, and the Shelton Bulldogs are state champions for the first time in program history.
Bulldogs got it done with offensive production from Gegg and Branson, but they couldn't do it without the teammates behind them, passing, setting them up. We saw some great service from the service line. Just a great performance today coming out, but how exciting, that first ever state championship coming back. They're going to hold that trophy high and bring it back to the community of Shelton.
Best they've ever finished was 3rd place in 2022, and now the Bulldogs are state champs. We'll be right back from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska.
More than 80 communities across the state count on Nebraska Public Power District to power their every day. And like a dependable neighbor, we work tirelessly to make our communities a better place to live. From preparing them for economic growth, to partnering in local events, to educating tomorrow's workforce, we are charged with bringing the best of public power to our communities and energizing their tomorrows. NPPD, powering our state, empowering our communities.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. Flexible and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
Have you ever driven past these fields without knowing the story they hold? Grown with care and harvested with precision, Nebraska soybeans are where technology meets tradition. Today, soybeans are key ingredients in our food, our transportation, and products around our homes. And tomorrow, the possibilities are endless. So, the next time you pass these fields, remember the power packed into every pod.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, the Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We couldn't do it without your support. Well, if you would like a DVD copy of the NSAA High School State Championships, just call 1-800-868-1868 or visit nebraskapublicmedia.org for $19.95 plus shipping and handling. You can relive all the excitement from this year's championships for years to come. Let's send it down to our PA, Steve Lemon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nebraska School Activities Association is pleased to present medals and trophies to both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Dr. Troy Unziker from Alliance and Darren Toby from Broken Bow. Here are the awards for runner-up, Leyton Warriors. Head coach Natasha Hopt and her assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 5, Avi Cranmore. Number 11, Macy Raleigh. Number 13, Aubriana Borges. And now, the seniors. Number 1, Zaylee Benish. Number 2, Sydney Fortune. Number 3, Riley Jones. Number 4, Shawnee Gamble. Number 7, Ella Haley. Number 12, Cadence Hopt. And number 17, Lila McLaughlin. And now for these outstanding athletes and their team, here's the 2024 NSAA Class D2 State Volleyball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Leyton Warriors. And now to the champions, the Shelton Bulldogs. Head coach Misty Potter and her assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 2, Parker Lowe. Number 4, Amaya Morgan. Number 6, Susanna Cheney. Number 7, Grace Dack. Number 11, Jalen Branson. Number 13, Aaron Gegg. Number 14, Brooklyn Pearson. Number 15, Olivia Kennedy. Number 16, Macy Willis. Number 19, Gracie Willis. Number 22, Mia Portillo. Number 23, Emily Ween. And now the seniors, number 0, Ellie Morgan. And number 10, Casey Tompkins. Coach Potter, we also have a special award for you. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Nebraska, Vice President and Controller Denise Brown. And now for these outstanding athletes and their team, here's the 2024 NSAA Class D2 State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Shelton Bulldogs.
Well, congratulations to the Shelton Bulldogs' first title in school history. And we'll be right back from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
When a family member receives a cancer diagnosis, it impacts everyone around them. It's at these moments that support from familiar faces makes all the difference. Our physicians and care team are with you every step of the way, from initial diagnosis, treatment, and beyond, as you enjoy life after cancer. Providing comprehensive oncology services right here in Holdridge, Phelps Memorial Health Center offers oncology and infusion services 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, the Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We couldn't do it without your support. Well, let's take a look at the final stats from this D2 championship. Kathy, what stands out to you most?
The hitting percentage of the Shelton Bulldogs, and again, 44 kills for their team. 40 of those came from collectively Geg and Brinson, and that as well. It looked pretty even on the other areas. We talked about both teams very scrappy defense. We saw some really long rallies in this first match today because both teams are so good at keeping that ball up and again staying organized and keeping it alive.
Hey, so defense wins championships. That is still true though, right?
Absolutely, it is true, but you've got to finish that defense with that big kill at the end. Jalen Branson had a double-double. She had 16 kills, 17 digs. I'm talking about that great defense. Morgan had 25 digs in the match. So pretty outstanding day for Ellie Morgan.
Well, Larry Putney is standing by with the champions, the Shelton Bulldogs.
Yeah, thanks very much, Anna, here with Misty Potter, the championship coach. You know, these moments are so big for communities, especially small communities who take so much pride in their high school athletics. What's this mean to the community to win your first ever?
Oh, it's everything. I mean, the girls have had their parents behind them, the whole community behind them, and this is just, it's the icing on the cake. I mean, every night the girls come out, we have a packed stands, and they're always cheering, and it's everybody.
Jalen and Eric, 125 kills down here at state. Talk about those two.
They're just amazing. I mean, they have been working hard in the gym, and they just do what I ask. You know, we run some offensive schemes, and they listen in during timeouts, and they just have great IQ and understand the game of volleyball.
Boy, that zone 1 deep corner was really open for you. Was that an effort, conscious effort?
Yes. We felt like our best offensive attack would go there, and that's kind of where we were hoping to go, is down the line into that one position. So
a lot coming back. 2 seniors. Talk about what the seniors have meant to this team.
They've been really good this year. Casey obviously has been here the longest, and then Ellie coming in. But both of those girls, I mean, they just meshed real well with those girls.
Congrats on the state championship.
Thank you.
Still shaking a little bit. Hey, let's bring in Jalen Branson. Come on in here with that trophy. Congratulations on the state title.
Thank you.
So what was working out there really well for you?
Taking big swings, but also our roll shots and tips was big, and our defense, our serve receive was really good today. So, Yep.
So you guys were down here 2 years ago. You were here last year, 1917 to Howells Dodge when you were a freshman. How much did that stick in the back of your mind?
Well, the adrenaline definitely built up from that. We were excited to come play. Whole new team compared to freshman year especially. So, And last year, I mean, we wanted to win, but we wanted it even more this year, so it helped us a lot.
What was the conversation like in the locker room last year after you lost in the first round?
To be honest, I don't really remember. I mean, we were all kind of down on ourselves, but I think it gave us a lot of motivation for this year.
Yeah, the coach said that you guys just decided, we'll just go win it next year.
Yeah, I mean, why not? We did it this year, can do it again.
Yeah, an outstanding match. And you too found that deep corner a lot. Did you see that open? Were you seeing it on the floor?
Our libero, Ellie, she talked to me the whole game, so she told me where to hit it, and I put it down.
All right, let's bring in Aaron. Aaron Gegg joining us now. So, yeah, hand off the trophy there. Come on in. Aaron, wow, you had a terrific tournament. 57 kills overall, 24 in the championship match. You hit 347. What was working for you?
Just running quick, skidding around the block. We ran a couple different plays. Some things worked, some things didn't. We just figured it out by the end of the game.
Yep. They were scrappy defensively, right? I mean, how frustrating it is that when you see balls keep coming up?
Oh, yeah, it's really frustrating. You swing your hardest, you run it quick, and then they dig it perfectly right up to their setter. So we just had to find a way around it, and we did.
So you're just a junior, right? What's this first ever state championship mean to the community of Shelton?
It's super fun. We've got church members that come to all of our games. We've got neighbors. We've got grandparents. We've got aunts and uncles. We've got families. It's everybody. Everybody in our town is so supportive. So to do this our junior year is so exciting, and we know we'll have even more behind us next year.
One more?
Yes, sir.
Thanks very much. We appreciate it. State champs once again, the Shelton Bulldogs. Let's go back up to Anna.
Much, Larry. Yes, the first time in program history. It's got to be a special feeling for these Bulldogs. Kathy, final thoughts from that matchup in D2 before we move on?
We had a great one to start off, and exciting for the kids, and the coach talked about the community, and that's what it's all about. Everybody here supporting these young women on the court doing their thing. But I thought it was a great match. We talked about this defense of both sides of the net, but the offensive production of Shelton was just too much for the Warriors to handle, and they really executed today, and it's followed the game plan, and that's what's going to come down to, making adjustments and following the game plan. And you get to carry that trophy home.
Absolutely. Well, next up in D1, it's Superior against Exterior Milligan Friend. Another great one on tap for us here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, help us light up Devaney by downloading the Q Live app on your smart device.
We'll see you at 11. We'll be right back here in Lincoln, Nebraska.